MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Torres over to his left, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB. Now in the box, King, Slugger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, that's out.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Davis. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Didi Gregorius. On the line, that's a base hit. Through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Left fielder,
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Bauer pauses, first pitch on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York.
leading off for Cleveland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good
breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
So stepping in, Roberto Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he just misses with a curveball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Rajay Davis now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torres waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he struck him out. In now is the Yankees DH, Austin Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Kipnis 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And there he goes towards second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Now a ball lined to the left side. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again. King, slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Geyer giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Curveball that time, not even close.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, number 8.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Chisenhall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Riding in once again, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to the plate. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And they get the double play at third. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career. The pitch.
Center fielder, Rajay.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Drury fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He doubled his last time through. In there at the knees, strike one. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off for ball one. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Another try at 2-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, King, slugger. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Drury leads off second with nobody out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Power gets the sign. Here he comes. 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So digging in and looking for more, Lonnie Chisenhall. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Chisenhall is on his way home. He scores and the Indians have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Roberto Perez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton at the track. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0-1 the count. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Curveball that time, not even close. Kipnis is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Reyes has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall looking up, and it's gone. It's a solo shot.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And they take something off, but this one stays high, and it's ball 4. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Good. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. Slugger is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Geyer hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland.
Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he is in there.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Drury stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First offering on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. This is on the ground over to first. They flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rajay Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he rips it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Torreyes gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what? The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Runner going a second time. Got him swinging. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
The batter, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So one. Adam Warren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Encarnacion, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Cleveland's out in front, 6 to Cody Allen. If a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Ronald Torreyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Up around the face. Ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, Austin Romine. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Austin Romine becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Last chance for the Yankees. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chisenhall sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.